first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Sprint 2 with a great start from the front runners at the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. Another old lead through one already. Davidson and Sinka wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Allen. And the rolling was finally at the front all evening as well. Phase there, Katakazinas.
Yes, he did.
Labouring, still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Shane Ratcliffe fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind it.
Further back as we're underway. James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stonefit on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dogs and Warboys being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say it, Sinka. I think it was Tim Alford or Will Brown, and just absolutely Superman punching straight into the wall on the left hand.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another epic show for round one of 2026 of the Warren Brown, not V8 supercars, Cobes, the GR86s. The boys are out on the spectacular Adelaide circuit tonight, where we tore up some of the tarmac last season coming round. The boys are going to put on a spectacular show. And in the booth tonight with me, I've got Mr. Watson and Mr. Kobe downstairs pushing the buttons. We have got a 51 driver grid registered for this series. I'm not sure how many will make it tonight because we never get the full lot, but it looks like we have got 42 or 3 at the moment into the system. Hope you're going to enjoy this like I am. It's going to be spectacular. Welcome to the room, Mr. Watson. Your thoughts on this spectacular race tonight, mate, and the humongous'oid grid.
Yeah, this is going to be a wild one. This track is incredible. I was so excited when Iracing finally added this to the service. This place is amazing in practically any car, and it's quite difficult, even though it might not necessarily look like it on your initial look. It's definitely going to be difficult, and having a street course with this many cars, it's going to be a recipe for I don't know if disaster is the right word, but disaster is probably the right word.
Well, how about we just go for mere chaos?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah,
for now.
It's going to be, look, we've seen it in the past, these boys, me and you have expected it's going to be complete chaos, and they've completely surprised us and done the absolute opposite. I think sometimes they just become more aware of the fact that the grid is massive and the track is tough. Maybe we're going to put our big boy pants on and not race like it is the one and only race of the year.
I mean, you say that, but you do remember, like, every race last season, do you not?
Yes, but we do have something different here at the moment because not every race this season is a super sprint. Dun, dun, dun. There you go. So there's going to be a little bit of difference here and there. If Kobe's got the calendar up, we can run through that and show you what's going to be on the board. So tonight is a super sprint. So yes, maybe not the right track for the boys to go nuts on, but there's a 320 split as usual. Then we have the winter motorway. This is the Australia season. 30-30. There'll be a reverse top. I think it's a reverse top 15 or top 10. I'm not sure. Phillip Island circuit, triple super sprint. Sandowns, a 2040. Then we've got the Bend with a 30-30. Oran Park with a 2040. Winton 30-30. And the Bend again with a sprint circuit layout with a super sprint, finishing off at Mount Panorama with a 30-30. So it's going to be spectacular. No matter what you do, there will be chaos. We guarantee there will be chaos, but maybe just not as much as every week.
Oh, but where's the fun in that?
Some might say that, and others might say, thank God. But yeah, I kind of enjoy all of it, the variety. I think the variety is going to be the spice of life this season, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely a fascinating calendar we have.
Not only that, but fascinating grid. There is so many new names in here as well. So much drivers out there that have come on board, people that have been part of our YouTube channel and talking to us and cheering all these drivers on have come out of the woodwork and thought, yeah, let's have a real crack at this. The Koala Cartel are back as usual. My boys are all out there. SLM are out there in massive numbers as well. So there's some really big numbers out there. There's new teams. Project 36 are out there again. New teams like White Knuckle Racing. LCR's out there. The Kittens boys. Andrew Lydon's come out and brought out the Kittens again. The Sim Brotherhood have got a few drivers now as well. Crisscross Esports Carter Dines, Crisscross. I'm not sure what's going on there because Crisscross Esports used to be a team that was part of OPR not long ago. So they've picked up a new name. I'm not sure what they've done there. The Carling Motorsports boys are back as well. So it's going to be absolutely spectacular.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how this all unfolds.
It's going to be crackers. And the worst thing about it is I've just realised that my trading paints, again, is not working properly. 3 nights in a row, and I've done everything I can to do to fix it. Oh, angry man syndrome now. my wife's been telling me that for ages. Oh, let me get rid of that screen. You don't want to see that, peeps. Is there going to be wet weather out there, or is it just going to be normal?
I think it's going to be normal, unfortunately. Yeah, there is not a hint of weather in the forecast for hours.
Well, we'll be. I'd suggest some boys will be happy with that. Others not so much. Some of them sort of crave for the punishment, so I'm not too sure why. But no one's really set a lap time just yet. Everyone's still going for it, getting out there, getting their tyres warm. We're into the first 3 minutes of the quali session. There's a few tricky corners. That bump there is going to be tricky for these cars as they come through that corner. Some of these spots are going to be very, very tough for these lads.
Yeah, obviously this is a street course, so there's plenty of narrow areas with not a lot of space to run off, so the slightest little mistake will probably be race ending.
Yeah. And luckily for them, there's 3 races to choose from. A few people out there, up the Koala boys from Doc 2144. Donna Doyle, good luck, Sean Doyle. That's mum. Good on. I'd love to see the parents and the families out there cheering the lads on. There's a few boys doing some really special times out there. My quality time is working, but I can't get it on the main screen at the moment. We've got Mark Snow having a bit of a crack, all in green at the moment. I just saw a couple go up into the purples. Cruz McVie has just set the fastest lap of the 1:37.07. Kyle Lavery, who's back on track for our team SRW. Why it says none at the moment. I did tell the boys to fix their SDKs for this season, so everyone is written correctly. Looks like a few of them have missed it as well. Dines, David Bowman. We'll have a chat to the boys afternoon. The Marlboro 1979 morning from the UK. Welcome to us and join us from the beautiful, probably cold UK at the moment, but good to see people all over the world joining us. And I hope you enjoy the chaos, we'll put it that way at the moment. Round 1 usually is a little bit more spectacular than usual.
Though the UK isn't as cold as where I'm at.
Well, you're probably knee deep in snow right now, aren't you?
Literally ankle deep.
Ankle deep, nice. Nice. Nice, I like it. That means there'll be a lot of sim racing and not much outdoor stuff at all.
Oh yeah, yeah, because I totally did, and that outdoor stuff as it already. Yeah, totally. I totally leave my house on a regular basis. Sure.
I love it. I love it. Well, okay, trading paints has been updated at my end, so hopefully it works itself and it's magic tonight, because I'm kind of over it misbehaving at the moment. The viewers don't deserve that, that's for sure. All right, if you're out there and you're watching anyone in particular, let us know. Let us wave the flag around and let us know who you're supporting, who you want to see on cars. Whoops. Car 65 has got some internet issues by the sounds of it.
Yeah, sounds like Hardwick.
Yeah. Hodgkinson has got himself all green sectors at the moment. Glover's doing really well. He's got all greens at the moment too. Dougie Gowan's in the yellows, not heading down a spectacular side of things at this very much point. Still got Dougie. I'll take that back. That must have been Gowans' bad lap because he's got a 1:33.71. Cole Lavery's just popped into second. Cole Lavery is now in second place. Cole Ridley is sitting on a cracking bit of pace at the moment as he's coming through as well. So he's looking pretty special. Be interesting to see if we're going to get any new names at the pointy end.
Yeah, and it's interesting too because unless I'm mistaken, it doesn't look like we have Joshua Horton. So last season's champion is not back to try to retain his crown, just like the prior season's champion didn't show up to retain his crown.
Year, yeah.
But
exactly.
We do have that prior champion back on the grid, of course. Kyle Avery sitting in P2 right behind Doug Gowans.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's moved house and everything like that, so he's up for some ripper racing. It'd be interesting to see how his form goes as he comes back. Callum Hodgkinson is in white on that screen at the moment. I'd suggest it is because you don't know his class. He would be Pro-Am. Okay. Roger that from Kobe. You can't hear Kobe downstairs, peeps, but I can. And he's just telling me, blah, 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 I need this. And I said, yep, it's coming. I will get that for you right this very second. And
careful. Don't talk back to Kobe, otherwise he might make your voice sound like it's on helium.
Duck sort of style?
Something to that effect? I don't even want to know what the hell that sound effect you just made, but sure, let's go with that.
Yeah, it sort of left my mouth as my headphones were about to fly off my head as I did it. So it wasn't quite to the effect that I expected anyway. Here you go, Cobes. You got your wish, got your command. Look, I hope you enjoy the new graphics, viewers. We've done a few new things in the off season. A few things we're still working on as well to get 100%. Waiting on some logos from drivers to make sure they've got their correct team names. I'm not sure Kobe can force that at his end or not. Maybe it's something we might have to do because some of these guys are bloody lazy. But looking spectacular out there. Cars are sounding pretty good too. So for those of you viewers who are new to iRacing and haven't been watching SRW TV for the GR86s, this car came through a bit of a revamp in the last two rounds of the season, maybe the last round of the season. So they've got a little bit of a different balance, the lower center of gravity, a bit more nippy. Cars are a little bit more fun to drive, a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more pointy. And hence probably why we've got such a massive amount of drivers out there at the moment that want to check that out. So we've got Stevie Tonkin wants to, let's get JWM, and then Magic Clamps. Oh, I'm not going to ask about that one. Yow. So there's a few of those boys. Where are the boys from? I can't see any of them on track at the moment. No, I can't see any of them on track at the moment. They'll probably pop up at some point, so you'll get to share them at some point as they come out. As we can see, the boys having a bit of a crack. Dave Gallo, the Carling lads are all on track as well. As you see, the Carling boys are always practice sessions are always beside each other and working together as a team. Probably the best organised team out there. What I will ask though, in the Super Formula Lights, Gallo had a white car and Daniel Byrne had the red car. So that would be spectacular if they did the reverse for the 86 as well, so we could tell who's who in the zoo as well. Just a little hint there when you're watching it back, lads.
Yeah, it'd definitely make our job a heck of a lot easier.
Oh yeah. Kyle Lavery has got himself a purple first sector, orange second sector at the moment. He is on trajectory for a really good time. Where is he on track at the moment? Mr. Lavery, here he is coming down in the green beast on the bottom screen and on the top screen at the moment. I'll just go from a different camera angle. So you guys can see the way this car's bouncing as he's coming through. Let's see how his time comes out after that lap. He's coming through the final corners now. Kutagazinos has got himself a second green sector. Kutagazinos is sitting down in 19th place. He's a privateer, former Velocity driver. Magic Aussie says, hi, Mark. Mark Cochran's out there. Go, Steph, in the Apex machine. Steph, one of our safety car drivers at some point, and also a race steward for us as well. Our race director tonight is the legendary Greg Barber, and he is being cohorted tonight with, I'll let my screen just go a little bit further. Oh, he's got Matty Keane out there with him as well. Welcome back, Matty Keane. Matty Keane's going to be a daddy. I'm not sure when. He already is a daddy, but he's going to be a daddy again. So it'll be interesting to see, maybe get a chat from him at some point. But good luck with all that, Mr. Keane. The boys in the middle of the pack, Stephanie Bacoli's up in 33rd for the boys out there that want to know. A few people still haven't set a lap. Mitchy Noble, Wayne Edwards, Joshy King, Brendan Soper, Carter Dines. Oh, someone has met the wall. Wall meet car, car meet wall.
Somehow I don't think it was a very nice meeting for one of the parties.
One of the parties come off second best. Jason Depp, go SLM. Boyce. Dougie Gowans is still leading it out there, folks. We've got 1 minute and 50 left. So if they're out on the track, they've crossed the start-finish line now. They'll have enough time to get some time here. Jacob has got himself across the line. Trev Mortimer's got 3 greens and a orange. Thomas Cooley looks like he's on a good one. Brent Wassell's all orange. So there's a few people out there that are setting some crackers at the moment. Stevie Daniels has got himself a green and a orange, so he might be able to move himself up in the mid-packs. But at the moment, Dougie Gowans looks like he could have this sewn up. Who are we on screen with at the moment? Thomas Cooley. Cooley is on fire at the moment, looking pretty good. Wade Reynolds has got himself 2 greens, so he's looking spectacular out there at this point. Could be a fiery point for the last few seconds. We are down to the last minute, so every little inch counts. Here comes Lavery at around the bottom corner. Here comes Cooley. How close to the wall did Cooley get there, man? That was ridiculously close as he crosses the line. Where is the start-finish line? Right back there, I think. Looks like the hammer's about to drop. Dougie Gowans, Kyle Lavery, Cruz McVee, James Doyle, Shane Doyle, Kyle Ridley, Greg Cook, Daniel Byrne, David Clark, and Thomas Cooley in the top 10 at the moment. Dougie Gowans is staying in. He's not coming back out again. 22 seconds to go, viewers.
Yeah, and Lavery's not going to be able to finish this lap, so it looks like
he's
that
not going to get there back in time.
Yeah, so that might be all she wrote for Battle for Pole.
Yep, I think you are spot on the money. Oh, that was very close there by Cooley, nearly wiping in the wall. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of qualifying, and that's going to be spectacular racing out there. The boys have set some miraculous times, and as iRacing clears it, so I can't tell you what they are, but race control is coming through and getting things organised. All right, so we've got a few things on that screen that I need to take notes for. Cobes downstairs so we can fix, but some logos missing by the look of it. But have a look at that. Dougie Gowans from FTR got himself the pole position tonight with a 1:35.71. Well done, Mr. Gowans from FTR/SLM Academy. Kyle Lavery from Team SR. That was really weird. It was like I was having a bit of a conniption as my mouth opened then. Kyle Lavery from Team SRW Motorsports, 0.093, so 1/100th behind Dougie Gowans in second place. Cruz McVee up where he is and where he expects him to be during the season. Very fast lad in third place. Jamie Doyle in fourth place from the Koala Cartel. Sean Doyley from the Vermilion Esports team in fifth place. Kyle Ridley, who I believe is part of the SLM Academy, in sixth place. Greg Cook, who is Project 36. Daniel Byrne in eighth place from the Carling Motorsports team. Davey Clark from JWM. He's one of the new drivers joining us here. In 10th place, Thomas Cooley for the Koala Cartel. Trevor Mortimer, who is out there from Rogue Racing Australia, followed by Davey Gallo from Carling Motorsports. Timmy Miles from SRB. Brent Wassell, who is privateer in 14th place. Chris Thomer from LCR Esports. And in 16th place, Callum Hodgkinson from OPR. In 17th place, Sam Kutagazinos, who is a privateer these days. He used to race with Velocity, as mentioned before. And in 18th place, Stevie Daniels is there for LCR Esports. Ash Glover has got himself into 19th place. Wade Reynolds, a new driver from JWM, as well in 20th place. This list goes on, peeps, because there's a lot of drivers out there. We've got a hell of a big squad of drivers out there competing for the Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 national title. Let's have a look at the 21st driver. It's not Doyley, it's Doyle. Thanks, Gran. In 21st place, Jacob McIntyre from SRB. 22nd, Liam Amos from SRB. 23rd, Ray Oliver from SLM. 24th, Mark Snow from SLM Motorsports. In 25th place, Elliot D from Pear Shaped Racing. Jack Swanpile from SLM Academy in 26th. Brad Dines from Dines Racing. In 27th, 28th place, Andrew Lydon from Kenton Racing. 29th place, Greggy Johnson from Team Greg. And 30th place is Joey Black from, I can't remember his team. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are off. Green, green, green. We're taking round one, heat one of the Adelaide Street Circuit with the Warren and Brown GR86 Nationals as Dougie Gowans and Kyle Avery tear into the first corner and slam those chicanes as they come through and file themselves into a nice, sweet line. Everyone already knowing their place and getting in line for a beautiful run through. You can already see the kittens of Andrew Lydon having a bit of a look in the blue car on the inside line. He's got it side by side there by, I think he's beside Brad Dines. I'm not quite be able to tell from here, but Greggy Johnson has got himself all the way. No, that was Daniel Byrne, I should say. I had my scale all the way to the bottom. Have a look at these lads come through nice and tight, very, very close to each other. No one giving anything. This is going to be one of those races, Mr. Watson, where you need to stay into the draft in some of these main straights and then keep going. Whoop, there's a nice tree. Well, we have got some cars facing the wrong way down the very back of the pack. I'm not sure who that is. I think that's Max Donnelly. Keith and Elliot D. So there's a bit of contact on the inside. Looks like it's just rotated him a little bit, and that car has gone all the way around. Unfortunately, with the size of this grid and how closely packed these cars are, it is very close. So therefore, you get offline or out of shape, you could end up at the very back within a matter of seconds. I'm not Gran, it's Mum. Oh, sorry, Mum. I don't want to get alongside of Mum. Grans are a bit more kinder sometimes. They give you a boiled lolly. Mums just crack you one. Welcome aboard. Dougie Gowans has got himself the lead, and he's still out there. 3/10 on Kyle Avery, followed by James Doyle and Cruz McVie. There is a bit of chatter there. Sounds like Stephanie Piccoli has called something in, and a bit of an incident coming through the back of that pack. Dougie Gowans last lap at 1:39.554. There's a bit of a oi there from Watson, so I'm assuming there's a bit more action. What the world? That's what we heard from Piccoli. So the green car, I think, was one of the Martins. Might have gone a little bit too wide and overestimated the space he had, and he took out the orange car, which went into Stephanie Piccoli. Here's another replay of another incident. Someone's cut the nose off. Yeah, that car looks like it turned in a little bit early over the top of Ray Oliver. So, yeah, car 65 has to go in to address internet issues
Hardwick.
too.
Yeah, sounds like he hasn't gotten it fixed from practice, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
might be the end of the night for Cam there. Yeah, so far Doug's not pulling away. Lavery's able to keep connected with him pretty good.
There's no big gaps forming at the moment. They're all sort of just following suit at the moment. James Doyle has, Daniel Byrne has just set the 1:31.500, so the fastest lap out of the 5th place. So all these guys are about 4 tenths, 5 tenths apart. Daniel Byrne set the fastest lap just then, but just got passed by Greggy Cook from the Project 36. So you can just see him in the pink car there coming around the corner, and he's feeling the pressure. Bernie's got Thomas Cooley all over the back of him at the moment, putting as much pressure on as he can. Followed very closely by Shane Doyle and Trev Mortimer. Sean Doyle, sorry.
Yeah, you
Like
see
one
of the... Is
that's
it?
a blow down.
It's like a... Yeah, I was going to say, I think the Koala car has a slowdown.
Yeah, it has. It has. Our names at the top of the screen have dropped off for a minute. Cobes will get that back for me because that sort of helps me understand who's who in the zoo as he's got the cameras fixed on these drivers. But that's a Vermilion car of... but it looks like a Vermilion livery, but it's Shane Doyle, which is White Knuckle Racing. It's very similar to the old school Vermilion livery that was out there for a while. Looking pretty cool. Alrighty, we are down 15 minutes to go, and this race is still going nuts. The boys are very, very close. Daniel Byrne is putting pressure on Ridley now as well. He's got Shane Doyle and Thomas Cooley behind him. That's the closest part of the race. Ray Oliver and Tim Miles are having a bit of a crack down the back of the pack, which I will get my camera on. As you can see, Ray Oliver in the Chrome Beast putting the pressure on and chasing down Timmy Miles. But out the front, it's business as usual. Dougie Gowns, Kyle Lavery, James Doyle. These guys at the front of this grid are all seasoned now. They understand that you need consistency in this series to win the title. So you don't always have to win every single heat, every single round, but you've got to be finishing in the top 3, top 4, top 5. Looks like Cook is getting left behind. The toe has been broken there. So he's got Dougie Gowns, Kyle Lavery and James Doyle in front of him. Cook is down 2 seconds behind the boys. And he's got Kyle Ridley and Daniel Byrne following him.
Oh, you see Gowns went a little wide there. Got hung up on the exit curb.
Yeah,
got Lavery a lot closer, but not able to take advantage of it.
2.5 tenths at the moment. Same as Ridley on Cook. Ridley on Cook is some pressure as well, so I might switch the second camera to that so we can see the battles at the pointy end of the grid, how they're coming through. You can just see the boys chasing each other down as they're coming down the main straight.
Oh, there was some contact between Sean Doyle and Daniel Byrne. I thought for sure Doyle might have got hooked, but they were able to get control of it. Ended up being nothing, but it sure did look like it. Nothing at first. Oh, meanwhile, side by side, Doyle with Cooley.
Whoa. Car 27, Brendan Soper, 10-second penalty for avoidable contact. I think that was Brendan that slid into the the lime car that hit into Steph. That was the incident we saw a bit earlier. What's happened to the carnage? It's all settled down. They've completely gone, like we sort of suggested, that if it wasn't going to be on, it wasn't going to be on. They've gone and done it exactly the way we predicted it, and left the carnage off.
Well, it's not quite chaos, but it's not quite clean either. Obviously, we saw a couple of those incidents, and then Cooley just radioed in the contact between him and Sean Doyle. But honestly, I'm surprised there hasn't been more. I think it's just hard for everyone to kind of set up a pass here with the way these corners are. Like, it's mostly a lot of 90-degree corners with a couple hairpins, but what really sets it apart is some of the chicanes. Especially that turn 1 chicane. It's just gnarly watching them fly through there. And it's crazy watching these things go through there. I can't imagine when we get to the final round of the V8 supercars and watching James Scott and all of them throw those things through there.
Yeah, that is crazy. When those boys, for those of you who didn't get a chance to watch Tuesday night, it was a spectacular run. Oh, 187. 187
Oliver.
in second time penalty. So I might have missed that one. That was Mr. Oliver, was it?
Big save from Lavery. Good God, I could read the side of that SRW car. What a save.
He's back and he's in form. He's lost a spot, but he knows that he hasn't lost the race here. He's got James Doyle in front of him now, so he's putting the pressure on Doyle. It's given Dougie Gowans a bit of a gap to run away from it all, but it's a long way to go tonight.
Wow, we got Hodgkinson side by side. Final quarter. Oh, he had to make a save. And, we're almost 3 wide going into the turn 1.
Have a look at these boys go. Really attacking that chicane curb, aren't they? They're really going over it as hard as they can. Have a look at this, almost too wide there. Not sure that's Callum Hodgkinson in the black car. He's gone all black at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on there.
I think there might be his scheme might not be coming up properly on Trading Paints, because I see it properly on mine. Oh God, Soper
Stoper
the wall.
I don't mind the new livery. I love the fluoro with the stripes. It's looking pretty good.
It's not
But
easy being
the
green.
crumpled nose just doesn't quite work.
No. Now it really looks like Kermit with that crumpled nose.
Oh, Kermit.
Oh, somebody please clip that. We need to add that to the SRW soundboard stat.
Oh dear, I've got more, mate. I've got more. I'm of that age and that lineage. But Dougie Gowans is tearing up. He's got himself 8/10 up the road there. James Dorr from the Koala Cartel is the new up and rising driver out there, but he's also got pressure of Kyle Lavery, Greg Cook and Kyle Ridley. Ridley we've seen do very well in the Super Formula Lights. Is out here in the 86s as well, having a bit of fun on track. Carter Dines now is having a look. Where's Carter Dines coming from? He's being lapped. Oh, Shane Doyle. Slap on the wrist for moving under brakes from race control. He's got a black and white warning flag.
Honestly, I'm surprised that they were able to catch up Gowans as quickly as they did. I thought with Doug getting outside of 1 second,
He's got back
we're going to be
markers
side by
at the
side
moment.
for 2. Sorry to cut you off, but we're side by side for second. Look at this.
Oh, looking good. Looking good with 8 minutes to go. Still Kyle Lavery beautifully takes that Team SRW.
Oh, but there's the crossover.
Oh,
Doyle
that
played
was
that
some
to
great
perfection.
driving. Some good work there from Mr. James Doyle.
Yeah, and it was a great move from Kyle. It didn't really look like he overshot the corner at all. Just Doyle just set that up to perfection, just immediately took the spot back. The problem is, though, that they got back to the rear of Gowans. Doug is, oh, hello. Yeah, I think now...
Backmarkers are getting in the way, mate. Backmarkers are getting in the way. That's Andrew Light from one of the kittens.
I don't know if it's back markers. I think these are.
Oh, no, sorry. We're down to Mitch Noble at the moment. But have a look at this. 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at that.
Oh!
God. Mitch Noble
You
had nowhere to go then. Straight to the side of that car. But then you had Greggy Johnson and someone else just split them on the outsides of each side there. It was beautifully done. This battle on the bottom screen is heating up as well. These boys go, look at this. 2, 3 wide. Oh, my God. There's another. Oh, that's the replay.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, here we go. It's like that transition screen's going a bit nuts on us.
And I think something might have happened in the battle for P2 between Doyle and Lavery, because they're still battling.
Yeah, all of a sudden, in second place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So while those two were getting handsy with each other, Cook just slid right on by and starting to pull away, while those two continuing to mess around with each other. And they have let Gowns just absolutely walk away.
Well, this is the problem with a track like this. Once you're out of the tow and you start battling, much like the Formula Superlights last night, your battle slows you down, and the guy that's in front, once he's got you off the tow, he can just pull away slowly. There's not a great difference in times. In actual fact, Greg Cook last lap was a 1:32.9. Actually, there is a big gap. Gowans was a full second faster because they were fighting.
It's a great move by McVie, but he got to slow down from that. Took too much of that curb in the middle of the turn 1 chicane, having to get that spot up. But yeah, to go back to your earlier point, that's why I was a bit surprised that they started to battle each other so quickly. Because they, like I said, they had fallen out of that 1 second gap when Lavery had to make the save, but then they were able to catch back up. So you think they would have waited at least another lap or two to make sure that they were still well back in Doug's draft before they went back to battling, because it just absolutely killed their hopes of battling for the win. And just at this point, you know, knock on wood for Doug's sake, has just handed him the win.
Yeah.
Seemingly.
Yeah. Greggy Johnson's got himself, I think it was a 5-second penalty for a nose to rear contact, or 10 second, not sure what it was, but he got himself a penalty as well. And I think the race control notes are popping up on the HCVO system at the moment. Looks like the link might be down, but it does pop up in my ear and also on my race control screen through SDK. But have a look at the gap here. Thomas Cooley, he's got the pressure on big time behind him, and they're trying to break the tow to get out of there. Cooley's got Shane Doyle, Cruz McVie following him through there. Here we go, another penalty.
Around. How in the world did he gather that up? It was another massive slide. Lavery.
Mitchy Noble, 15-second penalty for avoidable contact. Naughty. As you're watching it at the moment, folks, we've got the pros in red, we've got the amateurs in blue, and I believe the pro-ams in blue and the amateurs in green. So our lead pro-am is Thomas Cooley and Shane Doyle. Second in for the amateurs, if we just go down, it's Ash Glover in 19th place. So the boys are having a cracker out there with 3.5 minutes to go. We're going to keep our eyes out for the flag, but have a look at this at the moment. Bit of work being done there by Ridley. Ridley's taken the inside line, which is now the outside line, and will be further outside around the car lens of Daniel Byrne. Oh, what a bit of work. Byrne is not letting himself getting pushed around. But have a look at the gap that James Doyle has now got on Kyle Lavery. Lavery is in fourth. James Doyle is further up the street. Look at the gap difference over there. While these guys are fighting, he's got himself away 5 seconds, but he is now 4/10 off the back of Greggy Cook. But Greggy Cook is 4 seconds off Dougie Gowans. So the battles are costing these guys a lot of lap time. Ridley has just set the fastest lap too with a 1:31.073.
Yeah, it took Lavery so long to gather that car back up. It was tank slapping all over the place.
Bit
Again,
of
how
rust in the systems, you reckon?
I don't know. I only kind of caught like the middle part of it, so I'm not entirely sure how he got sideways. I don't know if it was by himself like the earlier one, or if he got help or not. But yeah, it's definitely been an adventure for his first race back.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, look at him go. He's gone for Carlin. Has he gone too far, though? Is he driving? Is that a Barbie logo on his car?
It is.
Oh.
I'm a Barbie
please,
car
Sean, not
in
Shane.
my Barbie world. That's all I'm allowed to sing before we get DMCA'd.
Sean the Sheep, yes. It's Sean the Sheep. It's Sean the Sheep. My boy loves that show. I'm up to have a word to Mr. Ridley about the Barbie sign. I don't think that would be allowed by copyright rules, but we'll have to get him to change that for the next race.
Final lap now.
Yeah, they've gapped it out everywhere now. It's ridiculous how much they've gaps come out. It's coming down to smooth driving and keeping out of trouble. Dougie Gowans has got it. Greggy Cook's got 3 seconds on him. James Doyle has got a further 4 seconds behind him. You'll just see Doyle come around the corner, and then he's been followed by Cole Laverley and Cole Ridley.
I think Byrne got to slow down.
Yep, looks like he's lost a bit of pace out of there. Where's the start-finish line? I can't see it. Is it coming across now? It could be, very much so, ladies and gentlemen. We are down for the last 42 seconds. It's hard to see where the start-finish is on this track at the moment. Here it is. Looks like this could be it. Coming up.
A couple more corners to go.
Yep. Looking pretty good. Mr. Dougie Gowans, the grandpa of the series. The veteran, the OG, has done a spectacular job, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be crossing the line soon. He's got it all his own way after the early battles for the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. Here he is at the start of the grid as it comes around the corner. As he comes down the back, the straight, he gives it a bit of a wiggle. Mr. Dougie guns out. Gowans takes round one, heat one for the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals, followed by second place, Greg Cook from the Projects 36 team. And James Doyle takes it across the corner and takes third place for the Koala Cartel. Lavery in 4-4, Team SRW, as you see some of the back places still racing for every single point they can get. It's all critical because the higher up the field, the bigger your point is. It doesn't matter what category you are, the points are based on the position. So a category below could be earning more points than some of the pros, and it becomes vital points for the title fight. There's Dougie Gowans on the inside. He's got sleeves on today. He's usually got his singlet on and doing an extremely good job in his combination blue, black and green outfit. The boys in the grid. Not a bad race for start one. Started up pretty hot, mate, for round one in the first few seconds, but everyone settled down very quickly, didn't they?
Yeah, it was definitely a lot more subdued than what we've been accustomed to, but it's still a great race, and I think that's what's crazy about the level of the series is the fact that we're calling a race like this kind of subdued. Shows you how high the bar is.
It is. The bar is set very, very high. Very, very high. The work these drivers do week in, week out is spectacular. All right, we've got a 3-minute grid to go. Let's have a quick look and run through the grid, who finished where and how they completed. So, ladies and gentlemen, round one, heat one, the lap time of the 1:31.502. The pro himself, Mr. Dougie Guns Out Gowans, takes out heat one in first place for FTR/SLM Academy. In second place, Greggy Cook from the Project 36 team. In third place, James Doyle from the Koala Cartel. Fourth place, coming back the Season 3 champion, Kyle Lavery from Team SAW Motorsports in 4th place. 5th place, Kyle Ridley out in there. I believe he's with the SLM Academy. And in 6th place, Daniel Byrne from the Carlings Motorsports team. 7th place, Thomas Cooley from the Koala Cartel. And 8th place, Cruz McVie from the Cartel. In 9th place, Sean Doyle from Vermilion Esports has got himself up the pointy end. And in 10th place, Dave Gallo from the Carling Motorsports team. Reverse top 10 grid. So that will be a very, very reverse grid. Those boys will be starting at the top that we just went through in the 10th place. Boys are already gridding. There's a 3-minute timer on there. So they shouldn't be too far off till they start. We have got a minute and a half to go before we get through. The rest of that grid is Trev Mortimer, Stevie Daniels, Chris Tomlin 13th, Callum Hodgkinson 14th, Sam Kitakazinos in 15th. In 16th, Tim Miles from SRB. 17th, Ray Oliver, SLM. 18th place, Wayne Reynolds, JWM. 19th place, Carter Dines from Dines Tune. 20th place, Jacob McIntyre from SRB. What a way to go. And did we do those? Oh, Liam Amos, SRB, Joshua King, Team SRW, Mitchy Noble, SRB, Max Donnelly from Not Sure, Greggy Johnson from Team Greg, and David Bowman from Pear-Shaped Racing. 27th, Brent Andrew Lohman from Kittens, Cameron Harmig from SLM in 28th, 29th place, Wayne Edwards from Webb Racing, 30th place, Ash Glover. Can't remember where Ash races for at the moment. Elliot D, we've done those. Where's Ash Glover? Elliot D, Pear-Shaped, Brent Wassel, Privateer, Jack Swampole, SLM, Mark Snow, SLM, Teddy Piccoli, Apex League, Joey Black, Privateer, Brendan Soper, Webb, Brother Dines from Dines Racing, Davey Clark from JWM, and Race Control, and directors Matty Keane and Greg Barbs. Get ready for Heat 2 of 3 tonight for round 1 of the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. We are getting ready to rock and roll. Project 30 Sims, let's go. Cookie in the Cook Monster Mobile. He's ready to go. He's had a cracking night. Reverse top 10. 30 seconds to grid, viewers. Looks like well done, Cobes. Race Control is working through the system again. Let's get these engines revving. Oh, whatever you can rev out of those little things at the moment. I've got the second camera on Chris Tomlin, looking at that grid. Yeah, here we go, ladies and gents. The engines are revving. The driver's all the way around the corner of the last corner, getting raring to go. Race 2 usually gets it fired up. We are green. We're ready to go as all the tyres smoke up. A little bit of bumping and grinding down the back coming around the corner. But David Gallo has shown that he's a fast driver and taken off straight away. The Koala Cartel 1 and 2, Thomas Cooley and Cruz McVie have slid it in beside each other very, very nicely. Sean Doyle is... Sean Doyle, you're getting me confused, Mum. Doyle is setting it beautifully. 4th place.
Oi.
Oh, like Ridley's Barbie car.
No.
Barbie car. Oh, no, that sounds like Mitchy Noble cresting a toe down the back. But Kyle Ridley in his Barbie girl car requested a Barbie boy and got around that corner pretty nicely, followed by Daniel Byrne and Kyle Lavery and Greggy Cook and James Doyle. They are all very close. Sean Doyle, oh, look at that. Did Mitch do that on his own? Safety car's been called. Whoa, we have a safety car. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very rare we get a safety car in the GR86s, but we have one tonight, probably due to the fact that Mitchy Noble's car's gone right on that main corner.
Yeah, I think they ended up going 3 wide right at the turning point, and Mitch just had absolutely no way to know in time that they were 3 wide and just ends up getting knocked around into the wall.
Yeah. It looked like he was... Oh, is this it here?
Yeah.
Yes, he's got a bit of love there by one of the JWM cars. And then 3 wide. Oh, look at Joshy King's car get murdered. Oh, Oh, I don't know how he got around him in the end. Whew.
No kidding. And I have no idea how he didn't get hit from the cars behind.
Yeah, he's just sort of bounced back and around them pretty quickly. Oh, mate. And now I can't get that bloody song out of my head, Barbie Girl. Oh, my God. Every time I see that big car, I just want to start singing the song. Okay, Barbie, let's go, Barbie. But we won't do that.
Oh yes, my plan worked.
Oh, dude, I've got what they call it, an earworm. Goodness me. Anyway, there was a bit of action in the mid-pack that slowed us all down. It didn't really affect the front of the grid. Dave Geller got a beautiful start, followed by Thomas Cooley and Cruz McVee, who were side by side, the two team koalas at one point, but they left. They took a gum tree branch and one let the other one through.
Yeah, it's an interesting jump on the line. Sean Doyle did not get a good initial launch and lost 2 spots right there off the get-go.
Yeah. Well, if you're not used to these cars, they're not an easy car to start and launch. You really got to practice it on these cars. It's not like anything else, like you're getting a GT3 or a GT4 where you just slam the foot down. These things, you really got to practice your launches on it. Big movers? We haven't any big movers at the moment. Oh no, that's Matty. No, that can't be right. I got Matty Keane in part 25. Where is he? Yeah, I know. He's got him down as maybe because there's cars that are unlapped because he's on track. There's cars that are unlapped at the moment, out of position. So that's probably why that's doing it, because it's got Matty Keane there in 25th place. Not 25th, but up 25 places, which makes sense if he's driving the safety car. Up 16 places. The biggest movers and shakers are pretty much just 5 places up. Brent Wassell, Elliot D was changing slightly. Ash Glover up 7 at the moment at the pointy, and Thomas Cooley, who's in 2nd place, is up 2 places. Cruz McVee is where he started. Sean Doyle has dropped 2 places, as you mentioned before, and Ridley and Byrne have swapped. Shouldn't be too far off now.
Nah, I imagine be looking to go green this time. Yep, literally as I said that.
Yep. We're going to be sitting at 90 kph once the safety car pulls away. Alrighty. We are down to 15 minutes left in a 20-minute race. Have a look how long this field is.
Yeah, that definitely worked out for King because it allows him to get the damage fixed. And is it me, or did the safety car get awfully close to the wall on the exit of the corner?
He probably did. Even though King wasn't part of the, didn't call the safety car, so he would, he's lucky he doesn't get to stay back, whereas Michi Noble calling the safety car, he'll be a lap down. Here we go. No passing before the control line and ready to go. David Gallo's got control, ladies and gentlemen, from the Carling Motorsports team. He has got 2 koalas behind him at the moment. Thomas Cooley and Cruz McVee. He is gone. Green. We are racing at the moment. He's gone the inside line to take it out to get a bit of a break there. Nice, open all the way over the chicane. A big bounce there from Cruz McVee. I thought he was going to lose that the way he went through, but he's got control of that car and heads straight on the back of his teammate, Thomas Cooley. Sean Doyle is all over the back of Cruz McVee, as is Daniel Byrne, Kyle Lavery and Greg Cook, all very, very close. It's going to be tough. That's a really tough corner there, not to avoid that bit of rubber wall that comes through, and also not to go too far across here too. Boys are all tucked in behind each other really nicely. We've got the top 10 all the way slightly about 2 seconds from the 10th car.
Oh, I think Gown's got to slow down.
Oh, yeah.
That is killer.
Yeah, car 250 looks like his audio's gone. Requesting a tow. He's been told he can tow. That's David Bowman.
Oh, what a move. Cooley to the lead.
Daniel Byrne, David Gallo's going for what the hell just happened? I closed my eyes for 2 seconds. Look at the timing tower, and we've swapped places. Cooley's got himself into the front. Oh, Gallo's got himself. Oh, Cooley's lost it on his own. Looks like he rotated it by himself. We'll have to have another look at that. But that's him, Gallo back in Shane Dorr. McVie just got out of the way. It didn't end up inside his teammate. But have a look, because the grid's so tight and so close, there's no way for McVie to turn around. Sorry, Cooley to tow. Here we go. So he's come around a corner. Oh, he's had a little bit of love there from Gallo. Little bit of love from Gallo by the look of it. Yep, a little bit of love there, but have a look at the poor bugger. Sitting in first place, and the grid just sucks you up and spits you out the back end. But here we go, David Gallo. Here we go, under brakes is the replay. Oh, he's just mistimed it. And his teammates just avoided him. Ridley is managed to give him a bit of a hug as he came through and say, there. It's okay. But, damn.
The barbecue car.
Oh, look at that! Oh, no!
Into the wall.
That was like a tandem slide. Did they slide from contact together, or did they slide from just compassion? That was unbelievable. Looks like there could possibly be a safety car here because the way the position of that second car is. But let's have a look if there was contact. They came through that corner. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, he's drifted off. Yeah, he's drifted off into the side of him a bit there. And
I think he hit the wall.
Yeah, it looks like he come off the curb, maybe even. Yeah.
Yeah, it just bounced up into him.
Yeah. So unfortunate there for both drivers that they couldn't hold that through. But that brings Kyle Lavery to the pointy end. He has got himself now in front of Cruz McVie and David Gallo. So amazing how quick this race has changed the way it has. Lavery up 6 places to get himself where he is at the moment.
Yeah, Steve, you know how we were talking about the first race was kind of subdued? Yeah. I think you can say we're back.
Oh, hang on. David Gallo got the 15-second penalty for the contact. Oh, 65 tow. That Cam Hardwick is asking for a tow. But Gallo for that nudge on Thomas Cooley early on.
Oh,
look at
what the hell is that?
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me? What is that?
That has just destroyed those cars. Let's see that again.
He was 2
One
cities
off the curb.
away.
She's lost it. So, Steph just lost it. See the net code.
What is that?
That was net code.
There was an entire car width between them.
Yeah, that second car got hit by net code or something.
That is absurd.
Have a look at this. Have a look at this. Is that Thomasina? What's this? So there he is. He's nowhere near Steph. Watch this. Watch this.
This is.
Look at that.
That is just awful.
You know what it is?
His connection.
No, Steph's a mutant. She's got powers.
But because Cam has been having connection issues all night long. That kind of explains.
That could be part of it.
Yeah, why the netcode was so severe right there.
That was crazy severe. Here we've got Tim Miles going in with Carter Dines coming through there. Look at the SRB car there everywhere.
Oh,
SRB.
Good gracious.
Yeah, the SRB cars are all the same colour. Boys, change them so we know who's who. Does not help.
Oh, what in the world? Oh, I think whatever SRV car that is got to slow down.
Yeah. Down the bottom screen, we've got Kyle Lavery, got pressure by Cruz McVee at the moment as well. He's all the way on the back of him, 6/10, and Elliot D, no, wrong screen, 3/10, and James Doyle is following a couple of tenths behind them. But these little battle here with these boys, Tim Miles is putting on a bit of a show just to show people that you don't have to be at the pointy end to put some action out there on the track. These boys still battling like crazy. Where is Tim Miles in the scheme of things? 13th. There he is there, Tim Miles, Carter Dines and Liam Amos and Jacob McIntyre all fighting there through each other. Looks like the SRBs have got something against Dinesy. They're wanting a free tune or something.
This is probably the most confusing battle he's ever been in.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing down the back there. At all. It's
even worse, like you see in the background, Gowans is behind this battle and by a decent stretch. Like that slowdown he got early on has just absolutely kneecapped this race for Doug. Meanwhile, Kyle is cruising in front of Cruz as best as he can, and you know that's kind of the interesting thing. It always seems to be the similar incidents that always kind of mess Doug up, because you know Doug is so fast, but it just seems like he just lacks a little bit of consistency. Like he'll have a race that he'll dominate, and then something will happen, some mistake or an unfortunate incident that wasn't his fault just knocks him down the order, and it costs him so much points. Where you look at the guys that he's been battling for the championship last couple seasons, Lavery, Horton, they don't really have a lot of those bad races or moments. Like even Kyle, with all of his issues in the first race, he still was able to bring home a consistent 4th place, and right now he's survived all the chaos and is leading this race. So if Doug can just pick up the consistency a little bit. Oh no! Dines in the wall! Oh, and he just flipped! Oh, God.
Look at this car's toast. This could be a safety. Oh, he's moved him off the track a little bit. We'll have to go back and have a look at that. But what the hell happened there? Let's have a look at this, ladies and gents. So Dines has got the SRBs around him. He's gone inside line. Oh, he's got a bit of love there. He's got a bit of love coming through there. And he's gone over. Oh, 2 cars have missed him, Johnson and someone else. And this car's just come through and Kabushki. Straight through. Did one of the web cars a favour because he moved him out of the way.
The funniest thing is that Greg Barber asked him over the radio, 013, do you need a tow? And you just hear the most angered you have ever heard.
Was there a snap? Like... Oh, dear me. Big Bears, g'day fellas, how are you, buddy? We were just looking at Carter Dines just get demolished. Have a look at that car. That is cooked. We'll be straight. You can't park there. I beat you, mate.
And then look at how close Mark Snow got involved. How close he was to getting involved in that. That is... Wow.
Right, back to pointy end. We are 4 minutes down. And bottom screen, we've got Lavery leading the race with 4/10 on Cruz McVee and 6/10 on James Doyle. Kyle Ridley's involved in that pack too, 5/10 behind the top 3. Dave Gallo is a further 2 seconds behind with pressure from Trev Mortimer, who's been very quiet so far in these 2 rounds. He's got himself up to 6th place, 5 places up the grid. Greggy Cook up 2 places. In 7th place, Callum Hodgkinson, the leading Pro-Am at the moment. If I'm correct. No, Trev Mortimer, the leading Pro-Am at the moment, doing extremely well.
Actually, I'm not sure, because Trev has the blue, but he has the single P next to his name. So I think the leading Pro-Am might actually be Chris Tomlin back in 11th.
Yeah. All right. Looks like we are down to the last 3 minutes, folks. That's 2 laps left of this race 2 for what happened to Mr. Drifter. Who's Mr. Drifter? Mr. Drifter is, I don't know who Mr. Drifter is. Kyle Ridley, 1:31.140. Just popped out the fastest lap. Greggy Cook is tearing it up in his Project 36 blue version.
Yeah, I think just saying Mr. Drifter, like, do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? I feel like almost everyone in this series could be called that. You go, yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, I know who he's talking about. Yeah. I'm going to go back to Amos and the boys down the further in the field to give them some screen time.
Oh, here we go.
2 wide, looks like a pass undergo. Is Ridley going to give it away? He has given it up. Has he got enough time to get it back? That's the big question. Cruz McVee has done himself a cars. Oh, Ridley nearly lost the rear end then. Just held on to it to lose some of that overlap. But Kyle Ridley had it. He had it very big gap at one point, and it's all disintegrated very quickly as well. Ridley's got himself in the second place now.
White flag.
It is the white flag. I'm not sure what iRacing is doing because it's switched it all up again. It's not making sense at all. But at the moment, we've got Cruz McVee in the top spot, being hunted down by Kyle Lavery. Lavery has got a lot of pressure there from James Doyle. James Doyle's all over the back of him at the moment, but he's got his own little kettle of problems coming up through. Ridley is in 4th place, and he wants a podium for Heat 2. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the white flag. Oh, McVee just kissed the wall. So does Ridley. Ridley lost Barbie Girl, and now it's just Barbie. And another kiss there by the cartel. James Doyle comes through there, has a bit of a hug. These boys,
Yeah.
I wish they got rid of the mirrors when they did that. So you're going to, looks like, here we go. Kyle Lavery's having a look on the inside line. He's got the inside run through the corner. He's got the pace. He's got side by side. Is he going to be able to maintain it all the way through? Look at them go side by side. McVee and Kyle Lavery is look at Ridley's coming there as well. Is Ridley going to try to steal second as well? He still stole third as they come through side by side, still going through them. Ridley's on the outside line, McVee on the inside line. McVee's got himself back in front. But look at Ridley. He stole 3rd place, and now he's looking to nick a second as well. But the race isn't over. Here we go, the last corner. Looks like Ridley might steal it again. Side by side, they're coming through. McVee's got it. Ridley's pushed him out wide. He's out of the dirt. Kyle Lavery might even lose that place to 3rd to 4th. But here comes Ridley in 2nd. Lavery just sneaks it over the line. Just over the line by 6 1,000ths across from James Doyle in 4th place. That was some very, very close driving. RC is looking at those last few corners. That was spectacular racing. They left it all for us in the last 2 laps, mate. Spectacular stuff. Whoa. How the hell was that? Cruz McVee does it again. He's got himself the Dynaco Cup for Heat 2.
God, 3 wide for a second. What a battle.
Yeah, that was pretty good. 6 1,000ths between them. That is remarkable. Whoa, whoa, and whoa. That is crazy. At least one of you understood the meme. Okay. Oh, God almighty. Ladies and gentlemen, Heat 2 of the Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals have been taken out by Cruz McVee from the Koala Cartel. No, they're not gangsters. They just love gum leaves. In 2nd place, Kyle Ridley has nicked that by 7 1,000ths of a second to take 2nd place from Kyle Lavery. Kyle Lavery crosses that was 100ths. Kyle Lavery crosses the line by 8 1,000ths to take 3rd place from James Doyle. That was amazingly close. we'll have a few minutes to go through. RC's looking through them at the moment, so we'll kick back and have a look at this. James Doyle in 4th, Davey Gallo from Carling's Motorsports in 5th, Trev Mortimer in 6th, Greggy Cook from Project 36 in 7th, Callum Hodgkinson OPR in 8th, Sam Kinakazinos in 9th place, Ray Oliver from SLM in 10th place. What a crack. We'll reverse top 5 for this one, folks, so it's going to be pretty cool with those 5 boys that we just watched battle through. Chris Tomlin, 11th place from LCR Esports in 11th place. 12th place, Stevie Daniels from LCR Esports. 13th place, Tim Miles from SRB. 14th place, Jacob McIntyre. In 15th place, Liam Amos from SRB. 16th place, Dougie Gowans from FTR. 17th place, David Clark from JWM Motorsports. In 18th place, Greg Johnson from Team Greg. 19th place, Brent Wassell. And 20th place, Max Donnelly. As we continue down, Mark Snow in 21st place, Wade Reynolds from JWM in 22nd, Elliot D, Pear-Shaped Racing 23rd, Ash Glover Racing in 24th, Andrew Lydham, Kitten Racing 25th, Joshua King from Team SRW Motorsports in 26th, Brendan Soper from Webb Racing in 27th place, 28th place, Brad Dines from Dines Racing, and 29th place, Jack Swampel from SLM. Daniel Byrne, 30th place from the Carling Motorsports team, and downstairs, where was I? Carter Dines at 39th, and downstairs we've got Matty Keane, the race director, and good old Barbs, the boss man, down there as well. We are down for the count. We've got, what have we got? We've got about 3 minutes to go till we hit the main race for the night. If there's someone out there that's special that you want to see, let us know. Don't be shy. We are happy to try to get them and find them on screen. We've got 2 cameras running, so we can do that for you. Unfortunately, when the action is hot, we try to stick with all the hot action. A special thank you out there while we've got the opportunity to Phoenix Driver Development. If you're a V8 racer, Gen 2, Gen 3, and you want some training or some setups, please reach out to Laz and Rian Leonage. The boys down there are amazing at their coaching, one-on-one or in a team aspect. They do some amazing work. I've seen it done with our team here at SRW Motorsports. Big thank you to the boys down at Grimm Industries. Andrew down there at Grimm is a spectacular human being who is making some amazing V8 engines, not just out of Fords and Holdens, but Martins, Ferraris, McLarens, amazing stuff that he does out there for desks, tables, whatever your fancy may be. Also, a big thank you out there to Shunt Scenery. If you're into virtual flying, please get out there and give them a yell out. They do a lot of 3D work and rendering, creating things for the virtual world. And then there is Moser Racing. For your Moser Racing equipment, reach out to them. It is spectacular kit that is well worth its weight in gold. And finally, the legends that are Warren Brown Tools that support a lot of our racing across SRW. If you'd like to get involved in SRW and be a stream sponsor or a naming rights sponsor, or you've got friends who love motorsports, anything helps. It keeps the doors open. Please reach out to myself through Discord or admin@simracingworld.com.au. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification button. It does help us. We are at about 1,600 subscribers at the moment. We'd love to get to 2,000 for the mid part of the year. That's our goal for the next 2 seasons, get 400 more. So please let your friends know, family know that these drivers out here every night deserve to be watched because the racing is spectacular. Damn, I can talk.
Yeah.
Well, we
ate up the whole warm-up.
Yeah. The whole warm-up. They did that in 4 minutes exactly, just about. We're looking. What are you thinking, mate? Reverse top 5. So we're going to have Ray Oliver, Dave Bowman, Dougie Gowans, Cole. No, that's not right. That's not right at all. My SDK is telling fibs, but we'll see shortly. Once iRacing kicks in, it will give us the grid. Give us a thumbs up if you're out there as well, by all means. It all helps. Predictions, mate. Predictions.
No, there's no predictions in a series like this.
there. It's very grave. On a night like tonight, anything is possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, as he gets the hiccups. All right. Well, my prediction is that it's going to be a cracker. And that's about it. Here's the lineup, ladies and gents. So it's a reverse top five. Dave Gallo is from the Carling Motorsports team. Is going to be on the front row with James Dorr from the Koala Cartel. In the second row, Kyle Lavery from Team SRW with Kyle Ridley from SLM Academy in fourth place. Cruz McVie and Trev Mortimer will be in the third row. Greg Cook from Project 36 and Callum Hodgkinson from OPR will be in the fourth row. Sam Kutikazinos has got himself up to ninth place. He will be beside Ray Oliver from the SLM Academy in the fifth row. The rows are aplenty. We saw them go all the way around the corner before. Chris Tomlin and Stevie Daniels, teammates in from LCR Esports, will be in the sixth row. Seventh row, Tim Miles and Jacob McIntyre from SRB. In the eighth row, Leon Amos and Dougie Gowans will be side by side. In the ninth row, Davey Clark from JWM and Greg Johnson from Team Greg, Red Energy Motorsports. In the 10th row, Brent Wassell and Max Donnelly will be side by side for the action. In the 11th row, Mark Snow and Wade Reynolds from JWM will be 11th row. 12th row, Elliot D from Pear Shape and Ash Glover from Glover Racing. In the 13th row, Andrew Lydon from Kitten Racing beside Joshua King from Team SRW Motorsports. In the 14th row, Brendan Soper from Webb Racing and Brad Dines from Dines Racing. In the 15th row, Jack Swanpeel from SLM will be beside Daniel Byrne from the Carlings Motorsport team. In the 16th place, Joey Black beside Shay Doyle from Vermilion, Sean Doyle from Vermilion Esports. In the 16th, no, what is it? That's the, whatever it is, Mitchie Noble, Wayne Edwards. I can hear the RC in the back of my ears at the moment. Followed by Cam Hardwick from SLM Academy, Stephanie Bacoli and Dave Bowman are in 37th, 38th. 39th place is Carter Dines. What a way to go. And what action we're out there. How come Gallo still gets pole after a 15-second penalty? Kind of unfair. It's a fixed grid by Iracing. We don't control the gridding. The penalty will be basically the points that the ladder will give them. So it's out of our control the way Iracing works. It doesn't allow us to set the grid in a heat format. So it's one of those things that the boys live with, love with, and they race with. Here we go, 30 seconds to go. We've got Gallo on the front there, James Doyle second beside him. Koala Cartel, Carling Sports, Kyle Lavery from Team SRW beside SLM, all different teams beside each other here. And then we've got Cruz McVie from the Cartel with Rogue Racing beside him from Trev Mortimer. Mortimer's been very quiet so far in these two heats. Let's see how he goes now from this one. We are nearly there. We are green, ladies and gentlemen. The smoke pops up, the back of the grid, even around the corner. They're all coming through quite nicely. There's a little bit of a bump and grind in the middle of the pack, but they're all coming through. Davey Gallo's taking an aggressive line through there, bouncing over those curves. Jamie Doyle follows him, Kyle Ridley as well, with Kyle Lavery closely behind. Lavery's already got the pressure from Cruz McVie, trying to have a look on the inside line. 3 wide almost there. You've got Mortimer, Cook, and Hodgkinson coming through. A little bit of contact through them. Looks like someone down the very back has hit the wall, and dust is flying everywhere as they go 2 wide. But David Gallo has done a sensational start, got away cleanly. He is 8/10 already. Ridley has got himself... 956 has called something in, so there must have been who was in the battles down there. That's Mitchie Noble. Bit of a rotating there. Elliot D. And he's rolled back in. I'm not sure if Elliot D's... no! And also, look, I'll give you a heads up on what I just saw there. I think Elliot D and Brendan Soap are going to be in problems there for not holding their brakes, because have a look at those wheels. They're all rotating. They're not holding their brakes, especially what we could see there from Brendan Soper. He took out 3 cars then by not holding brakes and trying to control a slide. Naughty. Anyway, we are at the pointy end of the track at the moment. And SDK is lying to me because it says Kyle's winning, but it is Davey Gallo. Beautifully done. Ridley in second, Lavery third, Doyle having a look here already. Look at these guys go. The way they attack that chicane. I'm surprised we haven't had more cars rotate and hit the wall. Callum Hodgkinson's having a bit of fun there with Lavery. No, it's not Lavery. That is Greggy Cook side by side, and he has got Callum Hodgkinson, Sam Kikazunas behind him. Yeah.
Oh, no!
Oh, down the bottom screen. You can just see the carnage unfold as there's a car sitting there in the middle of all that. Yep, that car looks like it had better days. Another good song. There's Greg Barber's, not Greg Barber. Oh, look at the contact there. Oh, look at that.
Oh, no, there's another one.
Oh, that's the replay we're watching.
Oh, no, there was another wreck.
Another wreck. Oh, looks like they got feisty like we predicted it would be. Look at this.
Oh, there's another wreck.
These guys have really let it loose in this third heat. There is a bundle of cars that have requested so. Oh, no, look at that. Eddie, you got to hold the brakes, man. You got to hold the brakes. All right, so I'm seeing, one thing I'm seeing is just from broadcast side of it it's not, what I say isn't going to be completely accurate. It's just what we're seeing from a broadcast perspective. That car, the orange car, didn't slow down at all. That car that was rolling backwards from the SRB guys didn't look like it was holding its brakes. Right here, the wheels are spinning. That he's trying to rotate the car again. That's his second incident from Brendan. So he's got to learn to hold his brakes, man. It's like half these incidents that I'm seeing at the moment is just people not holding their brakes. It's like Christ Almighty. Anyway, we are at the pointy end. We've got Kyle Ridley leading this race off. He's got 7/10 on Kyle Lavery, and then Cruz McVie. Ray Oliver's got himself into fourth place. As you can see, the pit lane full of cars at the moment, people trying to get themselves fixed up. I'm going to take it to some action there with Dougie Gowans, who's in the battle pack with Chris Tomlin, Dave Clark and Greg Cook. They're having a bit of fun across there, but here we go. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, I was getting out of the way of the back marker. Okay, fair call. But here we go. We've got Ridley leading this race now with Kyle Lavery in front and Cruz McVie. It's unfortunate the incidents came fast and thick because it took us away from the action at the pointy end, but we'll make up for that because we've still got 15 minutes of racing. That 5 minutes were 5 minutes of chaos that we've been waiting to happen all night by the look of it. But have a look at the pace here of Lavery and Ridley doing extremely well. Oh, RC has actually told them to all hold comms because the amount of calls that are coming through at the moment. So, another brotherhood. Liam Amos has rotated a car. Then his teammates rotated him. And then one of the SLM cars has rotated him.
We got Brad Dines around now, too.
Yep.
Oh, dear.
Yep. Well, good thing about these cars is I just saw that SLM car do a flick spin, so they can do a flick spin these days. They couldn't do that in the previous incarnation. Oh, look at that! Dines has just got too much of that gravel on the right hand side. Lucky, I don't know how he's missed everyone coming through that. That was a great bit of
that's what happens when you actually hold your brakes.
Yes, you don't come down.
It wouldn't have been a one-car incident if he didn't hold his brakes. thank you, Brad, for demonstrating what everyone else should have already been doing tonight.
Yeah, have a look at it here. See, hold the brakes. The car stops. It's not rolling back, not rolling forward. Mark Snow's done the right thing here as well. So, like, you know, that's what makes it sort of like silly. And you know what? It's so far what I've seen is drivers that drive here regularly, and they should know better.
Yeah,
So, anyway.
Yeah, like this is all basic, common sense stuff that everyone should be doing. I don't, you know, wrecks and incidents are from hard racing is one thing, you know, that comes with the territory, but so much of it was just that we've seen in this particular race is just common sense stuff that shouldn't be happening. Like, everybody knows better, everyone is better than that. Like, come on, it's not that hard to do or to remember. It's just so much unnecessary carnage. And from a bloodthirsty race fan, it's great to watch. From a competitor and a broadcaster standpoint, it's like come on now, that's not a good look for anyone involved when you see incidents like that happen, and happen as frequently as they have in the first. We've only been in this race for 8 minutes.
Yes, we have. But have a look at Lavery. He's finally got himself in a position where he is fighting for some more points. He's all over the back of Ridley. 2 tenths as they come through. As they come through a back marker, it looks. Oh, back marker nearly got cleaned up. That was some great driving. Oh, look at Lavery go. Lavery is really putting the pressure on. He's throwing this car around everywhere he can. He's getting a little bit of overlap occasionally, but not enough to make an impact. But the pressure is on. With 12 minutes, 8 minutes gone, this is going to be spectacular, this little finish between these two. They've pulled away from everyone else. They're literally, McVee's 1.3 and Ray Oliver's got like 7 seconds behind him, 5 seconds behind him.
Yeah, it's interesting that Cruz isn't able to keep up with them as much as he had been, you know, winning the second race. But that time he made up a whole lot of time. I think he's back in draft range now. Yeah, just 8 tenths behind Lavery, give or take.
By the whole break, car 27.
Color me shocked. I did not see that penalty coming.
Brendan Soper.
Yep.
No. Yeah.
Was
unfortunate.
unexpected.
Unfortunate it is, but that is racing. You get your brain snap sometimes and just doesn't work. That I still can't believe these cars have changed. The way they attack some of these curbs now is spectacular. You can hear the engines revving up that little bit harder. Look at the control coming through there. Lavery is just getting him under brakes, but he just doesn't have the mid-corner pace to maintain it by the look of it. So he gets really close under brakes in some of these corners, but the mid-corner pace, Lavery, Ridley is just pulling away. But McVee's back in there now. He was second and a half before.
Yeah, it's almost as if he might be charging the braking zones a smidge too hard, and because of that, he's not able to get through the center of the corner as smooth as Ridley is.
Yep. This is Greggy Johnson limping home by the look of it.
Oh, they're side by side for the lead now.
His car is cooked. That is limping home, crab walking home. Yeah, the lead is hiding up down there.
I don't know what you're saying. That car looked fine.
Yeah, he was a bit sideways, crab walking. But McVee's got the pressure on. He's come back. He was gone for the first heat, and he's come back strong for the second. Look at the exit he got out of there. Very nicely done. Barbie Girl is not trying to break the toe at all. Staying nice and close. Oh, car 82 is requesting a tow. That's Brad Dines. Brad's at a very average. Yeah, he's having an inside line. Lavery's got to leave space. He's left space, but he's maintained the pace as well coming through there. The outside line was a little bit faster. More of a cute line there by McVie. Slowed him down a little bit. Oh, the touch of the wall there by Lavery. A little bit of a slap of it. And again, great driving out there.
Yeah, this is exactly what Ridley wants to see. He wants these two to continue throwing haymakers at each other.
Yeah, he wants the extra action to get through. Sean Doyle is towing. He's had a mischief out there as well. Here we go, side by side again. Lavery taking the inside line. Oh, bit of a hot skip there. Is McVie got enough? Now that slowed McVie down a bit. He lost a bit of trajectory through there, McVie.
A little bit of contact towards the back of the field.
It looks like McVie's got some very good pace in the thing. He doesn't race in this series, mate. In this series anymore. Look at them go. This is Greggy Cook. Greg Cook and Ray Oliver having a great little battle there in the mid-pack as they come through. Carter Dines has actually just set the fastest lap, 1:30.879. Oh, that car is cooked, Joshua King. That car is cooked. Look at this.
Oh, he got the wall. Oh, no!
Oh, he's missed his brake point all the way through, and the chicane just unbalanced that car where he couldn't stop at all. He's taken a Carling car out there at the same time and destroyed his own car, unfortunately. I think that was Joshua King. Tomlin's back on track. He's got his teammate Kev Wakefield has got 2 weeks off for some naughty driving after the race at round 9. So it was actually a 1 week ban back because he was admin. It gets doubled. Car 42 has got himself a penalty for no severe contact, which is Greggy Cook. Look at him going side by side there with Dougie Gowans, I believe it is. Gowans has got the outside line. Cook is leaning on him like crazy.
Wow.
Oh, over him. So much so that Gowans lost. Yeah, Gowans lost a lot of...
Oh, no! Oh, my God!
Yeah, that rubbing from Cook lost so much pace in Gowan's car then.
Crossover.
He's got himself back in there. Oh,
no!
Oh, I'm sure that's going to be looked at. That was going to be looked at. I'm not sure which way it goes, but rubbing going both ways there. Look at the pace of these boys. We are down to the last 5.5 minutes, folks. These boys are still batting it through. Kyle Ridley has got himself 8/10 up the road. He's got Barbie Girl there just in the front of Kyle Lavery and Cruz McVie, who is having a great little battle with these, but they've pulled away from Trev Mortimer. Another 8 seconds behind these boys. But have a look. Here comes McVie. He's back in it again. Lavery stayed on the outside line. Is he going to be able to get a slingshot? No. Well done by McVie. He's finally got it done after about 5 laps, chasing him down and putting the pressure on. 086 has just called something in. David Clark from JWM Sim Sports.
Now let's see, can Cruz run down Ridley now that he might finally be done with Lavery? On board, this might be what David Clark is. Oh my God.
There you go. That car, hold brakes.
Cam Hardwick is sick of this chicane.
Yeah,
oh no!
The contact there.
The French fish!
That was very close there. A bit of rubbing, went sideways then. That's Dougie Gowans there with, who was he with there beside him?
That's Callum
Hopkins.
One of the LCR cars.
Yeah, that's Callum Hodgson behind him. Behind that is Greggy Cook and Stevie Daniels, was it? Okay. Not a lot of love lost. So some of the new boys out there, when they're calling in their incidents, not calling out lap time and car number. They're just like saying, oh, car 67, you know.
Wait, what happened to Kyle Ridley?
Oh, we missed something there. We'll have to go back and check that out. Has he hit a back marker or something? Here he is here. He's hit the wall. Oh, he's hit the wall. He's... Oh, that's going to be looked at.
Oh,
That's going to be
there's the
definitely
meatball.
That could be up against Kyle Lavery, that one. That could be a penalty for him there. It's a bit hard to tell from that angle, but I reckon my boy might have a slap on the wrist for that one. But tell you what, Ridley is lucky. He's still there in third place because that car that was behind him was a back marker. But now we've got Cruz McVie who's taken the top spot with 2.5 minutes to go, with Ridley putting the pressure on. If Ridley's going to get a time penalty, he needs to get in front of Cruz so that he can absorb as much of that time away from these guys. But Ridley needs to get a move on as well. He needs to get up as close as he can to these boys so that if Lavery does get a penalty, he can take advantage of that. Carter Dodge. Oh! Carter Dodge, Callum Hodgkinson. Carter Dodge coming around a corner. Callum Hodgkinson was behind him, got hooked by the wall and ripped into the air. I think that was the aftermath of this incident there. That was crazy stuff. It looked like a racing incident at first, but oh my God, watch this.
This is
so
violent.
Here, and he gets hooked here. It just grabs him.
What the hell is that?
The wall just grabbed him and threw him back.
Iracing.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Iracing just threw him back in there. Watch this. It just spit him out. Watch this. It grabs him and just whooshka back into those cars. Oh, my God. What a way to go. After a spectacular race there from Callum Hodgkinson. There's nothing he can do about it. He's an absolute passenger there. Brakes are on. Car is cooked.
And that might have been the AM leader involved. No, it's not. Brendan Wassel looks like he was able to avoid all that. And
yeah,
currently
we're on the final lap now. Cruz McVie's leading it out 2/10 on Kyle Lavery. The pressure is on.
Cruz got the wall.
Oh, Lavery's all over him still. Very, very close. We're seeing what happens in the final few corners here because the amount of pace they can take through the corners. We saw them go 3 wide, fighting for third place in Heat 2. We are coming down. Was there a white flag? This is the final lap. Yes, it is.
White flag.
It goes. It is a fight to the end. He's got the inside line. Is he going to get up side by side with him? He has got a bit of overlap. He's got enough to make him hurt. He's got the inside line, but McVie's got the pace out wide. McVie is still side by side with him. It's not over yet, but looks like Lavery's just got the nose ahead. McVie's got the inside line now coming. Oh, Lavery into the wall! Into the wall! I'm not sure if that pace was given, but I'm not sure if you can take that because that looked like racing to me as well. But we'll see what race control says. Lavery has not called it in. Yeah, Lavery says that's what happens when you get too wide through there. So I think that's how it went through and he's accepted it. But ladies and gentlemen, Cruz McVie takes Heat 3 for the Koala Cartel of round 1 of the Warren Brown Tools V8, Warren Brown Tools Toyota GR86 Nationals. Second place, Kyle Lavery fought it out all the way through with him and just too wide through that final corner. Could not get through. Kyle Ridley still managed to get himself through for third place after leading most of that race. Ray Oliver into fourth, and there's a few cars still trying to creep across and get some critical points. Trevor Mortimer in fifth takes out the Pro-Ams tonight for the final heat, followed by Chris Tomlin. So we're finishing with unserved black flag, car 65. Who is that?
Hardwick.
Okay, so he would have got a penalty from Iracing for that. But what a bloody race that was. That was just, first 5 minutes was just colossal chaos. But wow, who is our AMS winner? So our Trev Mortimer is our Pro-Am winner. And let's scroll down in 12th place, Ash Glover. So in the booth tonight, we'll have Cruz McVie, Kyle Lavery, Kyle Ridley with Trev Mortimer and Ash Glover.
Chris Tomlin, actually. Mortimer got
promoted. Mortimer's a pro. Okay. So you are right. Yeah, Chris Tomlin. Woohoo! All right.
You know how we said that the first race tonight was a bit subdued?
You jinxed it. You jinxed it.
Yeah, I think they heard us said, hold my beer.
Yeah, that was wow. I actually worked up a bit of a sweat in that race calling that. That was some good fun in there in the end. All right, it was silly things that happened first round. We'll accept it. But boys that are experienced that have been around here for a while should know a little bit better. I expect it from the boys that are new. You don't know how to do the commentary properly, how to do the calls to RC and stuff like that. But what a race that was. That was and that battle at the end. I didn't hear any penalties called out for Kyle Lavery's pass on Ridley. So that's still something that's up in the air. I know that RC is still looking at a few things. And we didn't hear anything about the boys didn't call it in for the incident between Lavery and McVie in that second last corner. I think that was just they just took it as racing. And that's why I looked at it as well, actually. But, if it is what it is, maybe RC's still looking at that as well, but who knows? But, wow. That was crazy.
That race was on bath salts.
On bath salts. Only in the US, mate. I don't think our bath salts are that lethal here in Australia, are they? I don't know.
Not yet, at any rate.
Funny thing is, my laptop camera just came on, so I'm not someone in the world out there is watching me. Sneak probably hacked into my system. But, oh, man, what a race. Well, round one. If you loved that and you enjoyed it, please share the link to the video, watch it back with your family and friends, and let us know what you thought about it. New graphics are up in the system that we're still fine tuning a little bit. Few logos and team names missing from the drivers that we need to fix up. But it's going to be a hell of a season, by all counts, by the look of it.
Yeah, if this is anything to go off of.
Well, we've got 51 registered, 30 on track tonight because there's people away, obviously. So I'm expecting an average of about 40 cars on track every week. Generally, we lose about there's always about 10% that can't make it during work issues or something like that. So it's good to see the series getting stronger and stronger every season. And it's definitely not going backwards, that's for sure. All right, let's see what we've got in here. Let's go. Who's in the booth? Who wants to chat? Oh, the boys are already lining it up. Who we got first, mate? We've got Chris Tomlin. Ash Glover is the AM win tonight. So let's drag him in. Ladies and gentlemen, the AM winner tonight from round one of the Warren & Brown Tools. I was going to say VA Supercars again. Toyota GR86 Nationals, Mr. Ash Glover. How you doing, Ash? How's it going? And Happy New Year to you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, no, I'm glad to be back and having a bit of fun. It was a good night tonight. Nice to get in the seat and have a bit of a play. So, really good, mate. Really good.
Was it rough out there tonight?
Yeah. No, I struggled tonight actually. I honestly don't know how I ended up top of the AMs at the end there, because there was a heap of carnage in that last race. I just found, well, for me personally anyway, just understeer, and that the second last corner where the red barriers are, I clipped quite a few times, and finished the rest of the race sort of with wheel damage. So yeah, but awesome fun. Bloody enjoyed it. I love it. So.
Oh, I love it, mate. I love it when people have fun out there. At least that's our aim for SRW. Come out there and have fun. We don't need to have the fastest guys in the world, but we just need to have guys out there that know how to race each other and have fun. And it shows every week out. We saw some of the boys not hold their brakes tonight, which caused more issues and damage than it should have had. But you seem to get through there and get away with the scathing incidents or damage.
Yeah, there was a couple of spots there where people sort of come back, but I mean, I think in the first race I might have been, I went into the wall and come back, and honestly, first race back, I probably forgot it, but yeah, I think there's just through that tight area there. If someone turns, you're in trouble. Like, there's no should I go left or right. It's just go straight and see what happens. So yeah, but, yeah,
it's just
loved it.
too late, isn't it? It's a bit of a
Really
blind
cool.
corner. Yeah,
it is. Yeah, but really cool track. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, first off the bat for the year's great. Had a ball.
Excellent, mate. Good to hear. So who gets Mr. Ash? What's the team name, mate?
Oh, so it's Rogue Racing.
It is Rogue Racing. That's right. I couldn't remember. All right, you need to update your SDK.
Yeah, I'll speak to Trev. He's the man for that. He's the one that keeps me on track.
I forgot it was Rogue Racing. I think I actually said. I think I said Glover Racing, Glover Racing, or something at some point tonight. I can't remember because I couldn't remember it at the time. But we'll get you to fix that up and drop a logo in, mate. But who gets you out online and supports you being a legend, mate?
Yeah, no, I think Trev, the boys from Koala Cartel, we all get on and we have a bit of a play, so it's really nice. And just a shout out to Dan Bartush as well. He's been helping me with some liveries and stuff because I am jumping in the GT3s this year, so just to have a bit of a
see
go.
that.
So, yeah, which would be great. Yeah. I'm looking forward. I've been doing a bit of practice, so hopefully I don't make fool.
Well, the good thing about it, it's the first and third Sunday of the month, so you get plenty of time to practice, and the grid is already at 41 cars.
Yeah, so
it's going to be spectacular. Pro-Am, and AMs out on track together in the GT3s. It's going to be a good series. It's going to be like this, but faster.
very cool cars to race around.
Yeah,
so, it's looking forward to it, mate. Looking forward to it.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations, dude. Good luck for the rest of the season, and maybe we'll chat to you again in a couple of rounds' time, or maybe next round. Who knows?
Never know, mate. Yeah, and thanks for everyone putting the broadcast on. It's top shelf every week when you do it. So thank you very much, and see you next week.
No worries, mate. Appreciate the love, and good luck, mate. See you soon.
Thank you. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the AMS winner of Heat 3 of the Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals Round 1. Oof, what a way to go. All right, we've got Chris Tomlin. I don't know how he did it. He snuck it through, I think. I don't know what's going on. But ladies and gentlemen, the LCR Esports, I think he's pretty much calling the team leader. Mr. Chris Tomlin got himself at the pointy end as a Pro-Am. Well done, mate. How the hell did you do that? And sixth outright.
Just drove the wheels off the thing and kept it off the walls.
Kept it off the walls and off other cars that were flying around past you?
Yes.
As in backwards and sideways and up in the air?
Yeah, 3 wide into turn 8 wasn't very fun.
No.
I'm guessing 2 cars were serving their slow down on the straight, and then it's not a great idea, but I made it work. Got through there and kept it together.
Yeah. Many panels left that aren't straight, mate?
All my panels are straight for this race at least. Anyway, teammate's car probably not so much. You'll probably go be driving the next sister car. You'll probably take Crummy's car out since he's not using it.
We haven't seen Crummy for a while. It'd be good to see him back on track. He's obviously a very busy man. But how much fun was it out there, mate? What did you think of Adelaide Street Circuit?
Oh, I love it. Done heaps of practice in the off season. Plus with the new model of the 86, it's been great. Easier for me as a driver to adapt to. So went out and did some laps and got agreed with the car straight off the bat and just kept chipping away and moving forward.
It's a bit easy to throw around a bit. It's a bit more pointier.
Yeah, it's more pointier. The baseline setups sort of work a lot better than the old gen setups, so
Yep.
it makes it easier for a lot of drivers that can't get setups like straight away to be able
Yep.
to at least just jump straight in and just drive the wheels off the thing. So,
Yeah.
which is what I'll probably be doing for most of the season because it's going to be hard to find setups.
Yeah, I think I must have woken up Crummy because he just popped in. Good job, Chopper, on the chat. So well done, mate. Well, Mr. Chris Tomlin, who gets you out on track and supports the LCR team?
I'd like to thank Mr. Moneybags Crummy for letting me be in the LCR, Chops Remote Tech Support, JDFR Australia, Thorntech Electronics, and Night Rider Designs for the paint.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations. Hope you keep enjoying the fun. Team's doing well, and they all seem to be having a bit of fun out there, mate. Good luck for the rest of the season, and we'll maybe catch you back in here again. It's starting to be a bit of a habit, mate.
I'll try, and thanks for you for putting on a great show.
No worries, mate. Appreciate the love. All right, take care. Ladies and gentlemen, that Mr. Chris Tomlin from LCR, who won tonight the Heat 3 Pro-Am position for the Warren Brown Tools GR86 Nationals. All right, we'll take it further down now. Third place was Kyle Ridley, who has had a stellar run through there. Ridley was on fire all night tonight, just beat his teammate as well in the very end by about, I think, he was a bit further back for the SLM Motorsports. Kyle, how's it going, mate? How was that leading out there, having those boys hunting you down in that last race? And then there was that little bit of crunch that was all over Red Rover.
Yeah, that's it. It was nice leading. It was nice not having cars in front of me. Good view. But yeah, just got that slowdown with like 3 or 4 to go, which I tried to serve, and yeah, just didn't work out as well as I thought. Got a meatball, but I was still able to drag her home for a P3.
So the slowdown got you out of position.
Kind of like I had served it at the turn 4, and then turn 5 I just bottled it and hit the wall like a bit like a Schumacher. And it just gave Lavery and the guy behind the chance to send it on the inside, which they full on did. And
I wasn't sure. I thought Lavery might have given you some love for that one.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. But
look, I didn't see race control raise it or anything like that. And is that what you thought, Mr. Watson?
Yeah, I agree that there was a good no call on that, honestly.
Okay, yeah, cool. I would say I'm a bastard. I would have given that against my driver then. But the only thing I'm going to ask you, mate, you can't have Barbie on your car.
Well, look, I actually did do the training paints with my SLM paint. It just hasn't gone through. Training paints things, but next round.
Yeah, training paints doing some weird stuff at my end as well, mate. So I totally get that, mate. I was just giving you a heads up in case the boys tell you. But mate, great driving out there. You got some new pace. So you settled. It seems that the new matrix of this car, the way it's set up, is agreeing with you a bit more.
It is. I never really liked the older model, well, the older update of the car, but this one's good.
Yep.
I noticed towards the end of the races, I was getting like stronger with the tires, so that's something to look forward to for the 30 minutes and the 40-minute races. And yeah,
yes. Are you looking forward to the different formats?
I am. It keeps things interesting.
Yeah. It avoids a smash up derby every week too. It gets a mindset of drivers. I've got 30 minutes here, not just 20. I've got to make the whole grid. Maybe even some pit stops, which would be cool. Don't know what the boys have got planned, but that would be very, very interesting if pit stops were required. You boys would have to start using your brains, not just put the pedal all the way to the fiddle.
Yeah, well, I like saving fuel, so if that was the case, it would probably go down in my favor.
Oh, nice work, mate. Well, you're in the SLM Academy. You're doing really well. Are you in the Super Formula Lights this season?
Not this season, no.
No, I didn't think you were there last night. Having a crack at the GT3s?
No, just this one for now. I'm doing night shifts, so this is about all I can do.
Oh, mate. Well, good on you for doing that, at least. Welcome to season 1, mate. It's a great start to the season for you. Some critical points as well. You've had a very consistent night tonight. So who gets Mr. Kyle Ridley out on track and supports the team?
Oh, yeah. Well, I want to thank Mr. Matt Keane for getting us all out here. We will eventually probably pay my entry fee and all that fun stuff. But just want to thank the other SLM boys out there tonight that were racing. I think Ray had a good result. Doug got a win, so we're doing pretty well. And I
Yep.
just want to thank SRW and Race Control and you boys for doing all the dealing with whatever race 3 was.
Race 3 was the chaos we expected at race 1,
I
basically.
never saw it was all behind my mirrors, so it'd be fun to watch.
Yeah. That's where you want it to be, mate, behind your mirrors. Because wait till you watch it back and you see the one big incident was the net code against one of your
Hardwick.
teammates, Hardwick, and then the other one incident would have to be Callum Hodgkinson when the wall grabbed him and threw him back into the cars. That was pretty spectacular. That was crazy. But anyway, mate, congratulations. Good luck for the rest of the season, and hopefully we'll be chatting to you again soon.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers, buddy. All right, Mr. Watson, you usually take second place. Do you want to take second place? Are you ready for the onslaught? As I bring in the legend that got second place, the one and only Season 3 champion of 2025, Mr. Kyle Lavery from Team SRW Motorsports, who's had an absolute stellar night. Welcome to the room, Kyle, and killer night. And Mr. Watson's going to throw some questions at you, mate.
Yeah, Kyle, a crazy night of racing. You had a lot of epic battles with Cruz. Just take us through what it was like in the driver's seat, battling with him for the win in both the final 2 races.
It was pretty nerve-wracking. A lot of walls at Adelaide, and I found one of them at the end there pretty hard. So, there was a lot of door banging, but it was all pretty fair, so it was really good. I hadn't raced with Cruz or the other Kyle, so I didn't really know what we're getting into, but awesome racing and really nice close racing, and hopefully we see a lot more of it throughout the season.
Yeah, take us through the side-by-side action with Cruz in the final corners when you had clobbered the wall. What was your viewpoint of that?
Well, we went too wide into a corner that's probably not a good idea to go too wide into. And we both just understeered. There was no contact. I guess there wasn't any room for me, but I couldn't turn in it anymore if I wanted to anyway. So I didn't call it in, and we both sort of had a laugh about it afterwards. So, we were just suffering with bad overheated front tires the last couple laps, and I guess that was the result. So no bad blood or anything, and luckily I got across the line with 3 wheels on the car still.
Yeah, and before that, you and the other Kyle Ridley, were having another slugfest. Just seemed to be battles up and down all the races for you tonight.
Yeah, there's some good battles. The other Kyle is a pretty good driver as well. I did kill him on that third race there, which I apologize for. But there was a lot of bouncing off walls that we're all doing, so I don't think anyone knew what was going on those last few laps. But it was definitely not boring. Nice tight track with a lot of risk, so it kept us entertained, and it was hard to find time. And there's really only maybe 2 overtaking places, so it made for a lot of nose to tail racing.
Yeah, and just another fantastic and consistent run for you tonight. Any sponsors, plugs, and shout outs you'd like to give before we let you go?
Yeah, all of the SRW sponsors. Steve might have to refresh me on what's going on this season, but
Scenery, Moser Racing, Warren Brown Tools, Grim Industries, and Phoenix Driver Development. Yeah, mate, that's the ones. You done well, mate. Cracking to see you out there, mate. We missed you last season, not defending your title, but this is a sort of a sideways defending. Good critical points for the championship, mate. So well done.
Yeah, I'll try and keep it that way.
Nah, all good, brother. Have fun out there. If you're not doing the GT3s, are you?
No, unless they'll take a late sign up, I might, but not at this stage.
GT3s are open; they're not closed yet. So anyone who in our leagues or that's still wanting to drive the GT3s are still open. All the series are still open for registration, apart from the GR86. tonight's because we have 51 registered, so we have a waiting list already for the 86s. Mate, congratulations on a killer start to the season. Good luck, and hopefully I'll be speaking to you again up here at the pointy end. See you next week, brother.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Kyle Lavery from Team SLW Motorsports, second on the grid tonight for the final heat. And tonight, Cruz McVee steals a fantastic run for the third heat for the Warren Brown Tools GR86 Nationals. Gets himself some critical points to start his campaign for season 1. How are you, buddy, and how was that for you?
Oh, yeah, it was pretty hectic out there. It was quite eventful, but yeah, good to pick up a couple of wins there for sure.
How was the top 5? You guys were so close and so in sync. There's a couple others as well that were there, but they just didn't have the luck. I think the Carling boys had the pace, but just not the luck. They got involved in some incidents. Dougie Gowans again in some incidents as well, which were unfortunate. And also Thomas Cooley too. So some of the Koala cartel sort of left all the way behind you at the moment, mate. You're gonna have to get them up and crack that whip and get them up the pointy end with you.
Yeah, no, it was a shame for a few of the guys there. They got caught up in a few accidents there that probably weren't their own doing. So bit of a shame, but yeah, the street circuit like that, it's always pretty difficult to make overtakes or avoid blockages and whatnot. But yeah, good position for myself, but yeah, a bit of a struggle for some of the other boys, unfortunately.
Yeah. How'd you enjoy the battles with yourself, Kyle, or both Kyles actually? A lot of 2x2 through some corners there, a lot of hairy moments where you all just glanced the wall. I mean, the amount of times you guys touched the wall and a puff of smoke came, I thought, oh, here we go. But you always just managed to make it through.
Yeah, no, it was a tight battle there. Well, definitely a few bloody door-on-door issues, but no, it was a good fun battle, and yeah, lucky to get through. Mostly unscathed, a little bit of wheel damage at the end there from collecting one of the walls, but yeah, no, it was a good battle with both the Kyles. Yeah, well, at least we managed to kind of make a gap there, for the three of us, so we didn't hold each other up too much, and we could still have a good battle.
Yeah, I think he got about 3 seconds off Ray Oliver, pulled him apart. But at one point there was like 5 years battling, but then it was amazing. The lead chased, I think, about 3 or 4 times. The draft was pretty strong in some sections. Is that what was sort of helping you switch it across? I know there was a couple of different lines coming out of some of the corners as well.
Yeah, definitely coming out of, I think it's turn 7 onto the main straight there. That's trying to get a good run out of there and get the slipstream happening so you can make a dive. That was pretty well one of the main overtaken spots. But I was pretty lucky there at some point. I think I was in 5th, and 4th and 3rd came together, and unfortunately, and I don't know how I made it through. But so yeah, a bit of luck on my side. And yeah, the slowdowns off the first chicane at turn 1 there, they were pretty brutal. I learned the hard way in race 1 where to not serve the penalty on the back straight. And it was 8 positions. So that was
that you sitting facing the other way?
No, not facing the other way. I just
I was one of the other boys.
Yeah, I let the penalty kind of slow down.
Oh, that's right. It was
just slot back in there on I think it was the 1st or 2nd lap with all the boys coming through. That was a bit scary. So
yeah, well, your teammate Thomas was I think it was the first heat. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Watson. I think it was in the first couple of laps. Came around that corner facing the wrong way, and he went from 3rd to last because the grid was just so tight. There was nowhere to turn around.
Yeah, the last corner I think it was of race 2, maybe.
Yeah, possibly.
Unfortunately got spun there, and I actually collected him on the way through by accident.
Yep.
Not really anywhere I could go, but the poor bugger was stuck on the corner. He couldn't.
Yeah, nowhere to go. Tight track. Well, this is the thing, and you know what? Tonight wasn't the full grid either.
No, yeah, there was a few.
Tonight, there's a few missing. I know my brother's out tonight. There's a couple of others out tonight as well. So I'm expecting us to have about 40 drivers a week at least, because you're always going to have a couple of people that can't make it due to work and real life. But 51 registered and another 5 on standby. So it's going to be Absolutely hectic. But congratulations, mate. Have the Koala Cartel got any new sponsors, or do you want to shout out to anyone that supports the team and yourself for racing?
Oh no, we've got not really any new sponsors on board, but just just like to thank the boys and the team, just doing some practice laps and having some fun, and we get lucky some races and not lucky the others, but we're still all enjoying it, and we'll come back next week and do it all again.
Well, and I'm pretty sure I saw a couple of Cartel boys in the GT3s.
Yeah, we're all doing the GT3s and not too sure of what else we're doing. I know we've got a couple other series that we're doing on Mondays and Wednesdays, I think it is.
Yeah.
But
Well, excellent, mate. Excellent. Well, hopefully you guys out there having a heap of fun. Congratulations on an epic start to the season, mate. And hopefully we'll see you again here next week. So good luck for the rest of the season.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you, guys. Hope you've had a great Christmas and a good New Year.
Yeah, definitely had one of those, and definitely been looking forward to getting back into the commentating booth and enjoy this bloody racing. So it's been cool. Congratulations, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Cruz McVie, the round one champion of the Warren Brown GR86 Nationals. Congratulations, and see you next week. Mr. Watson, it went from a little bit pale to blood and guts everywhere. And I'm not sure if you guys can hear my dog going off its nut in the background. But what a night that was.
Yeah. Man, what a way to kick off the season. Exactly what we were hoping for. We got. That was one that we won't forget for some time.
Was it our expectations were for something a little bit subtle, like really, really hyped up, and then it just, as the races went on, first, second, and third, they got more and more hyped up, and before we knew it, we were back to Carnage Central from the end of last season.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, there's the calamity I was missing and hope we saw.
Yeah, 100%. Well, you know what? It's been a killer night. My head's ready to pop from all the screaming and yelling and stuff that we had. It's been an absolute perler of a night. We've got V8s together next week. I've got on Sunday night the first round of the Warren Brown Tools GT3 SAW Challenge. So there's going to be spectacular. So join us at 8 p.m. for that. Tuesday night, we're back on track with the V8s. Next Wednesday, the Super Formula Lights. Then back here again for the 86s at another Aussie track. Excuse my hiccup. We're at Winton for a 30-30. I think that is a top 10 reversal or a top 15 reversal. I'm not 100% sure. I'll check that with the admins for you viewers. But absolutely spectacular. Special thanks out there to Moser Racing for supporting us, for Nightshade, Grim Industries, Phoenix Driver Development, the boys at Moser, and the Shunt Scenery, and the legends that are Warren Brown Tools for supporting us from day dot and all the way from Series 1 to now coming through. That's my dog's going to take away my bloody mic. Jesus Christ. Anyway, that brings our night to the close. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm sure it's just going to get better and better. Thank you, Mr. Watson. I will see you on Tuesday night. Any parting words with our viewers?
Can't wait for next week.
Definitely can't wait for next week. And don't park there. And please like and subscribe and hit that notification button, because it's all going to help. We want to try to hit 2,000 subscribers before the end of June. So that'll be the end of season 2. And thank you all for joining us tonight and having a bit of a chinwag with us. See you all soon on Sunday night. Stay safe, stay cool, and see you all soon.